Hello, hello. Oop, don't want to zoom too much. Waiting for people to get on, and I'm trying to work with this device a little bit more. Okay. Oh my goodness. Come on. Hello, hello. I'm trying to play around with the zoom in and zoom out. Yep, you're first. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to. I think that's probably the best I can get with everything that's going on. Hey, Yachi. Oh my goodness. Hey, casual. Is it casualty? Hello. Sorry, guys. It's a little bit late. It's been a day. I've been doing so much with the husband in the gardening and all that good stuff. So it has been crazy busy and physically exhausting. So yeah, I most recently, basically, let me see here. Most recently, went through a whole new revamping of my island. Sleep doesn't exist to me. I wish. It has to. I have to have naps. Otherwise, I become a cranky gotchi boy. Otherwise, yeah, I will be mean. Piper, my dog Piper, is like staring at me, talking to a screen, and she's like, "You talking to me? Like, am I talking with you?" But okay. But no, okay. The last we had played Animal Crossing, I went through quite a bit of like some small renovations to like my camping ground and to the garden that I was getting together for the square. But then I was basically inspired by a good friend here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, Amaya, and her island. So I thought I need to revamp everything because I was already feeling like I was not really to where I wanted to be on my island. So I was like, you know what? Let's just start from scratch and everything. So I thumbnailed, drew stuff. Let me give you guys a sketch that I did. It is just a sample. I'm still playing around with it, and hopefully the layout will be different. So let me see here. So this is my potential layout for my island. It's just going to take some time. So I'm hoping Moonleaf will have a little bit more a little more structure. So yeah, I'm hoping that I get all this laid out, hopefully before the end of June, because I'm thinking of all stuff. It's just so much moving and money and bells that's going to be having to be made before it's done. I'm sort of sad the fact that I forgot that you can't move the service area anywhere. So it's like, man, so where it's at is where it's going to be. But I'm trying to set up this type of layout for it. And I drew it all out and sketched it. So I'm hoping that this will be very similar to what I really want to do. So that's where I'm going for. So with this live and everything, you'll see all the craziness that I've gone through. Let me look at the comments. So I'm about to scratch and start over again. LOL, I can't get the layouts right. Yeah, it is so demanding and so frustrating. Like, I had like saw so much inspiration on Pinterest, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to do that. Oh my god, I would love to do that. Oh my god, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I need to do that. So it's gotten to the point where I was like, you know what? It's not necessarily. I know, like at the end of the day, it's not necessarily what everyone else is doing. It's just, it's something. If it brings you inspiration and derive from that, good. But if it's gonna be like a heartache and a half, don't put yourself through that stress. I think that's the only thing about this game that like I like but don't like at the same time is the whole entire stress of terraforming and laying out the way I want it to be. So just try not to stress yourselves out. Me too, sadly. Looks like a great and cute layout. Thank you. Like a Moonleaf is supposed to be like is it supposed to be a magical island? Like there's gonna have like magical creatures. See, like I have Julian on the front of the screen right now. So I'm gonna have magical creatures on my island, and I'm gonna have magical themed stuff throughout the island. At first, I was thinking, oh, I'll do the elements and stuff like that. But then I was like, it didn't feel quite right the way I wanted it to be. So now I need to rethink things. Oh no, my mom's yelling at me because I didn't take my medication this morning. Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that, but it is important. You have to take your medicine for sure. Oh, that's nice. I love the moon area. Yeah, that's be cute. That'll be cute. Oh yeah, actually like the lake area. It's near the beach, and there's more water. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna have like a fairy island, um, basically like a fairy forest. The campground's gonna have a forest as well. And I was thinking of an orchard down in the corner, but I was like, nah. So I might actually have plants as well as flowers. Flowers and everything are gonna be everywhere. And a good friend of mine, Sarah, she has the southern hemisphere on her map. So she got a whole bunch of mushroom items for me and gave me a whole bunch of new items for them. So I'm gonna be putting mushroom lights in the forest once everything's set up, but it's gonna take some time. I have a feeling I should start over, but I've got a lot in it already. Like I said, don't start over. Like try to see what you can do with what you already have. Play around with the layout. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm clearing house. I'm going through with a fine tooth comb and shovel and like getting this all together. So it's like it's gonna take time, but be patient. I think that's where I'm at. I'm very impatient. So it's really easy for me to be like, no, I need to have it now. It helps a lot when you draw it. I'm more of a visual person. I can barely draw. Oh, no, like seriously, I'm a graphic designer, so it's harder to say like you don't have the skills or anything like that. But no, be patient with yourself. Sketch it out. Like I did like with a ruler and pen, and so started going in. I printed out like a copy of my island, and I did an overlay with tracing paper. And I just traced the lines of all the major landmarks and things you couldn't change, stuff like that. And then what the things I can change, I made the changes. And what things I can't change, I just have to just deal with it. Like I can't deal. I have the fact that I need to, where my island water, like where the rivers meet and everything, those little rocks there, I can't get rid of those type of things. So you have to be just patient with it. Good luck on that. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna need it. So let's start. I time travel too much. Oh, I mean, yeah, it really depends. I mean, I think that, if you time travel, and it's easier to have that instant gratification with, getting things done sooner. But like me, because I play without time traveling or anything, I know it's going to take a little bit longer, but I feel like it's going to work out in the end. So as you guys can see, oh Lord, I grabbed everything that I've made on my island and put them all in front of my house. So like it is like top to toe, just filled with items. Yeah, that's bad, guys. I feel like I'm a hoarder on I'm a hoarder on Animal Crossing. So yeah, I have a lot of things put up, and then I brought out all my money trees into the same area close to, and there's some more stuff that I got from parts of my island that are sporadically saved out. And then right here, like I got rid of the moon lake, thinking like I will put my house in the center here, dead center, and then build almost like a fake faux castle to make it look like it's a castle on top of a hill, fairy tale type of thing. I ended up cleaning it. Let's see here. Time travel. I was beach hoarder. I put literally everything on the beach, but I ended up cleaning it. I feel accomplished. There you go. Hoarder, but in Animal Crossing New Leaf episode 1, season 1, right? Hoarders. So yeah, but no, it's a labor of love. Netflix says you're hired, right? Oh well, yeah. So no, like. So my island right here, I'm gonna show you. I have been clearing, like you can see the layers of my island here. It's like, it's gotten ridiculous, like the amount of stuff. I cleared out bridges that I don't need anymore, that I'm gonna be applying new bridges to. And then I'm trying to think, oh sorry, 1 second. My virtual pet's crying out to me. No? Okay, cool. So yeah. So I cleared up the top portion, so it's mostly trees up there now, and I'll be moving those out of the way. Like basically, I'm working from the back of the island down, because there's not that much stuff happening on the top of the island. So I started taking things from the front of the island and bringing them to the back. So that I had when that is like completely cleared out and spaced out, then I can start bringing in the trees and the flowers across the full island. Wait, I'm getting some news from Kirby. No, wait. Get back there. Get down. So, so currently I have all my islanders, or I guess islanders or villagers, in the front of the island. So what I'm going to do is the second layer of the second layer before the top layer of the island, I'm gonna have fully across all my villagers across. Well, good honor. Why do I hear my sister yelling Black Lives Matter? There you go. Why not? So basically, I'm gonna have all my villagers going through all the way across here. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to get rid of all my flowers over here and have all my villagers straight across this portion of my island. That way, I could have them specifically up here, and then I'm gonna have what's called inclines going down to to go into the other portion of the island. So I'm gonna have, like, if you see on my map, let's go back to the map. So if you see on my map, there's these inclines right here where the villagers are going to be able to come down, and there's going to be inclines going straight down as well. So they'll be able to come down to the portions where there's going to be Nook's Cranny, the museum, and whatnot. And then the last portion of it's going to be just more like magical forest. I left spaces open for potential other stores that could be coming up. Wait, got you. Why is your name's black? I'm not for sure. What was that? My villagers' houses are cramped in one place. Well, yeah, I mean, when you first started the game, we didn't know for sure, like, how much control we would have. I mean, nails. Oh, they're not black. They're, it's like a iridescent metal color. So, so it's like, you can't really see it in this light, but it's like, have you ever seen like an oil slick? It's basically like a metallic looking color with shifts of green and purple. You can't really tell, but yeah, it is like a really cool sheen color, which I really, really like. And I'm a big lover for purple, so I had to get it. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna have, you can probably see my nails better there. Oh no, it probably has an underlying like black slick to them. But no, yeah, I'm gonna have inclines here and then straight down, and then I'm thinking of doing inclines here as well on either side, so that there can be the orchard and the garden, and then all down here is gonna be like the fun bits and stuff. It's gonna take some time, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I'm just tired. Sorry, my allergies have been kicking me in the butt, so I've been coughing. So no, so it's getting there, slowly but surely. It's just taking its sweet time for me to accumulate. So like, I had my orchard here. Now my full orchard is at the very top of the island now. So it's like completely all the way over here. So here's all my fruit. Oh, let me pop that. Boom. Let me see, what was that? What's this? And you guys, the amount of money that I've been saving. Oh, an imperial bed. Heck yeah. Cool. So basically, there's my full forest up here. So I almost tripped my dog. Aw. My pugs are outside. My 3 dogs are in front of me right here, right now, and they're acting ridiculously busy, running around and stuff. Piper, watch out for the table. She's right in front of the table that I have you guys all propped out on. So this is all my orchard stuff. I have some of my money trees back here. I might have to honestly shake them so I can be able to have money back towards the funds. Like, I'm breaking down all the bridges. Like, I'll come up to the front real quickly to show you guys. So everything's a flat surface right now other than the bridges. So I'm gonna be clearing out the paths. So I have this bridge I don't need anymore. So I'm clear. I think I just put in money to what's called yeah, I think it's mostly just to remove all those actual island bridges. Then it's all flat surface here now. There used to be the current here to the river here. Now that's going to be gone, and then this is where the actual the river met the actual ocean. So I'm gonna be clearing that. Let me see here. I cleared out all of my stuff for the playground and everything. So that's gonna be gone. I'm trying to think of. And then here I took away. Oh, there's a path right there. I guess I should get my construction hat out because I'm gonna be doing. It has not nonstop been raining in my game, and I'm like really over it already. Because it would be nice to, clean up and organize the island where it's not storming. Hey Beats, welcome to the stream. Welcome. So yeah, basically, I've been telling everyone that I've done a big overhaul on my island, and yeah, it's just, oh god, you didn't know how much stuff you've actually created for your island until you start breaking things down. I have so many shrubberies all over my island now, and it's like ridiculously crazy busy and cleaning this all up. And then I'm having to what was it? Like get all my plants somewhere else because we live in a house. Oh, all you guys talking about your dogs. My dog's inside. Oh. Let's see here. You too. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Have a good dinner. So no, I mean, ultimately, I want to have everything organized in a way so that I can actually have everything laid out the way I want it to be. Like having all the villagers in one area again, and not have them so much, sporadically put everywhere would be good because I don't have to worry about like trying to organize. That's what I'm doing, breaking down my island and moving stuff around. Yeah, it's just a lot of work. I didn't expect so much organizing. And as soon as I started taking down like the paths and everything, things started growing crazy. Like all my my purple or my blue flowers, like they're coming out. The pink ones are starting to shoot out. The red ones over here are going. It's like out, and that was just a day. So I'm like, oh crap. So more flowers are starting to produce. So I need to get rid of them. So even more here. So I need to get rid of them or move them before it gets even too crazy. Oh, everyone's out on the beach. Oh, I need to grab these. Sorry guys, you're not gonna have any toys. Oh, I don't want to leave Julian without a toy ball. Boom, sorry. Nope. Clearing off island. So that's just like, this is a lot. Like, remember what I had here and everything? Like everything was just so organized in a certain way. But then now I'm like, I'm not so happy with the layout. So I'm having to, think a little bit more outside the box. And right here is all the stuff that I have throughout the island that I'm just putting here for the time being until I have the room necessary to put them back either where they were. So yeah, like I have cleared up so much. And it's a little exhausting, don't get me wrong. Like it's not a walk in the park. And yet again, I didn't want to be like deleting my like restarting my game and everything after all the stuff I've already done and all the things I've gotten. No. So it might be a labor of love right now, but it's gonna be something that I created from scratch with all the stuff that I need. So, oh god, I spotted the fly. Huh? What fly? Is there a fly? Oh, it might be a fly from outside. We had been gardening most of the day and we had the doors open, so we do have bug spray to kill them. But no, ultimately I think the island's gonna be right where I need it to be. Let's see here. But no, it's just this is just gonna be like tedious work in itself, just like grabbing all the flowers, making sure that they don't produce anymore, and then like I don't know what I'm gonna do in the sense of who I'm gonna be moving houses first. As soon as I get the land set up the way I need it to, then I will start putting villagers. But you know how much, I think it's like $50,000 per individual for moving. So that's gonna take some time. And then once I have all my villagers moved up, then I will start moving my buildings around, and then hopefully that will work. Right now, in the middle of my war out of this game. No, right now I'm in the middle of a war out of this game due to playing it every day. Be right back. Oh no problem. So no, this game can be tiring. Don't get me wrong. Like I think most of my time has been focused playing on this game, but I don't know. It's just a relaxing game, but right now it's not as relaxing because I'm doing so much work for it, and it's just it's becoming more of a chore now than it is a like a good pastime type of game. So I'm just like, but the thing is that the way that my mind works is if I have this so much capability to make what I need on this island, I might as well put as much effort as I can into it. Bury it again. Let me bury it. So then I'm just going to over and drop all these flowers here. Do I have any space? Do I have any space? My goodness. Might have to go up. I'm gonna have to go up. Darn it. There's so much stuff I have to do now. I'm sorry I was making this like whole entire thing more stressful for myself. I think than is necessary. But I think it's gonna turn out in the end. It's just gonna take time. Like I see all these people playing Animal Crossing and their islands look just exquisite and just perfection personified. And I'm just like, oh, how? And then how could they like think up these things? I mean, it's very creative. I'll give you that. Like they are very creative, but it's like I have patience, but I have no patience at the same time. Like I want instant gratification, I want things now. So get the hell out of my house. I got a name for the fly. Get the hell out of my house. Why does it just give you one layer of storage? I don't know. I think honestly, if they gave us more storage and everything, it'd be nice. Because like, I don't think I'm all completely maxed out of space in my house yet. But I don't want to put too much of stuff that I've had on my island in my storage at home, because that's not necessarily what I want to have in there. So that's why I have everything outside of the house currently. That way, when I need it, it's there, and I can just take it wherever. But it is starting to become more congested than usual. I know I'm gonna have to terraform a little bit more to add more depth and space for the houses eventually. And that's why I think I'm really frustrated at right now, is just trying to figure out like how that's gonna lay out. Right? Right, Isabella? Come on, Isabella. Be nice. So I'm hoping with more updates that are gonna be happening to the game and stuff, that they do a little bit more extra stuff. Like it'd be cool to be like, hey, I added a storage shed for you guys in the game. That's like an additional type of thing you can get, but it just costs probably a little bit. But that'd be cool if we had like an actual storage unit to put stuff in. My goodness, that'd be cool. So no, I'm getting rid of this bridge here because it's not necessary anymore. This is where my garden was going to be, but then I was like, it's not going to be necessary anymore as well. And then I think I'm going to keep this bridge because it's already where I need to be to bring in those connections. Because I'm going to have like a circular like lake type of thing that meets up with the moon lake that I'm going to have to create. Let me see here. I have some more space. I'm going to grab some of these flowers here. But no, I think the first day that I started playing the game and thought I need to set up stuff, that's when I started terraforming and just start taking things down and moving things. I know that all the trees are gonna have to go on all sides of the island and then be up on the top level. Oh, there we go. You're a good trusty shovel. You're making a move. But no, look how much space I already have. I think that's really cool that I have so much space already. It's like I said, it's gonna take some more time. I just got a loud hentai ad. Oh. Well, fun enough. Hey Maya, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the ice cream cone or the soft serve lamp. It's already in my bedroom on the game. That surprised me so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Like, I'm gonna try to get the full collection eventually, but that was the one I really wanted. The rainbow swirl was like awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It was a big surprise when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, I need to put that in my bedroom. But now that you're in the stream and everything, right now, I'm still terraforming and gutting out my island. It's like really like plain Jane right now. You somewhat inspired me to do a little bit more changes up in my island since the last time we met when we live streamed with your island. So yeah, I'm doing like a full overhaul of my island. Let me see. Oh, get some more nook points. Oh, we're almost there. Let's see here. I think that's all the stuff that I have today to accomplish. Cool. So let me see here. So I have it right here. Like, this is my current island setup right now. So I'm gonna make 2 layers across of the lighter green, the darker green, and then the bottom dark green is gonna be more structured area and stuff like that. Do I have the teal one? No, the only ones I have is the vanilla ice cream soft serve lamp, and then the one that you gave me, which is the rainbow one. Oh shoot, I gotta leave my phone till tomorrow. My eyes are dying. No problem, you're good. We'll see you later. Actually, never mind. Okay, never mind. If you have to go and you're tired, I understand, because I started late. Like, I had to take a nap after cleaning up the gardening area outside earlier today. Like, we did some more stuff with the garden as well as the fountain that we installed. So the or fountain slash like garden pond, basically. We had the outlay of it and everything set up, and we had like put down sand and gravel to like cushion it, and then we had the actual pond itself, the garden pond, installed after we dug out everything. So it's coming along. It's just taking a little bit longer than we expected, because all this time we've been like in rainy weather, and it's been ridiculously rainy, and we're sort of fed up with it. So it's just a see like how much space I have now. Look at that room. Oh my goodness. But no, it's because it has been raining, and it has not been like letting up rain-wise in real life, not just in Animal Crossing, because it's been raining in this game too quite a bit. It's been harder to actually finish up our garden area out in the back. But it is coming along. I'm going to be posting some photos of it on Instagram to show you guys our process. And hopefully we will have it set up before the end of June, we're planning on. So we'll have the garden bed down with plants in it and stones. And then we just purchased this this filter that's a floating filter that you put into the garden pond, and it filters out the water, but then it also shoots water out of it and has LEDs that change different colors. So I thought that's gonna look really cool. So I'll definitely be posting that on Instagram once we have all that settled. But right now it's coming along. It's just taking some time, but I'm having fun in the fact that we're getting it done. I'm really terribly sore, but I think, like I said, it's those type of projects that, you know, you're happy about. And I'm back. Welcome back, Beats. Oh my goodness. It's my back. My back has been hurting from moving gravel and sand and heavy stuff all day long. I took a shower and everything and just relaxed, and then I took a nap, and that nap ended up being like a 3-hour nap, which I didn't expect because I thought I set my alarm, but apparently I didn't. So I woke up at like around 8 o'clock, and I was like, I need to eat something. I am hungry and tired. Hey, Lucky. I love that guy. Lucky's my boy. But no, villager wise, I am obviously thinking of potentially trying to go for Judy on the islands once one of my villagers ends up leaving. I'm thinking the two most people villagers that I'm thinking of having let go is Colton and Stitches. Stitches only based on the fact that I can get him whenever because I have a amiibo card, and the same with Colton. I'm leaning more towards Colton because he is a horse villager, and I already have altogether I have 3 horse villagers on my island, and he would be probably the most apt to go because I can be able to have him back if I really really want him. But I've been I want to try to do that whole entire like search for Judy or Raymond run on the islands and potentially hopefully get them because that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. How do I corner my rocks into one spot? That is a tricky thing. So I had before I started terraforming and like softening out my layout, you have to have like most of your spots throughout your island occupied by something to stop things from developing again in that specific area. For example, if you had like a whole bunch of flowers down in every nook and cranny of your island, except for the places that you want them to be, they'll pop up there most likely, and you can have it set up that way. So basically, if you have a area prepped up for it, basically you'll then make for sure all the spots on your island are completely occupied, and then break your rocks, and hopefully within time those rocks will form in the area that you want them to be. It just takes time. It's yet again, it's very patient driven. Like if you're a very patient person and can wait for that, I give it to you because I'm not. I'm not a patient person whatsoever. But this game has sort of made me patient. So plant a lot of flowers and items. Gotcha. Yeah. So basically, yeah, you just want to fill up. Like me, I had them all, at least 4 of them in the same area, and I'm trying to do funny enough, a circular pattern placement of the rocks, and I want to have to like have Stonehenge in the center of it. So that because it'll be like a magical thing, like Stonehenge, stones all around it, type stuff. So that's what I want to do. And I had like 4 of the 6 in a circle, and I was like, oh, cool. And then then I thought I want to change up my layout of my island, so I just broke them. And then now I need to think of a area that I'm gonna have them be, and then prep it up yet again once I'm ready for them to go down. It's just gonna take time. Yet again, I hate it. I don't I don't like being patient. I like one rock that's near my house in my little pond. Also, yeah. So and like it's not necessary you have to have them all together either. Some people like have had their rocks sporadically throughout their island, but they use it as a feature for other things. So that's a smart thing to do. Me, I want to have like a Stonehenge type of look to it and have like magical theme stuff around it. So that's my hope. I have a design that's just transparent, so I just put things in the ground so nothing can come on that spot, but you still see the grass. Yeah, and that's another way. Yeah, you can do that. You can just have them all throughout your island as well. Sorry, I needed to get a drink. After talking so much and so quickly, and I need to catch my breath. Sorry, all my Tamagotchis and virtual pets are screaming out to me. Like, feed me, take me. So, I am working currently on 2 Tama vlogs of my current runs, and then also, on a different note, sorry, change the subject. On a different note, I am also doing a crochet tutorial on a Tama bean and everything that I'm editing right now. It's just going to take some time because with crochet projects, it takes a little bit of time to get those things done. But those will be out soon. I usually try to take a break on the end of the month, beginning of the month, so that I can actually recuperate and regroup. So hopefully that works out. Also forgot to say another thing. Also forgot to ask you last week. How's the Digimon? Oh yes, it's doing good. It is a little bit slow going. I feel like there's a lot of dialogue in it that I'm not familiar with in the sense of other like RPG games. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love it. As a six say, there's a lot of dialogue. I think it's just like a lot of story-driven stuff, which is not bad. But I think that sort of like gets in the way of the game a little bit, but not too much. Aaron, have you watched the show Avatar: The Last Airbender? It's now on Netflix. Oh yeah, I watched it when it first came out and everything. I have not seen Korra. Was it Korra? Yeah, I haven't seen that series. And I hear a lot of people say that's a little bit more mature, which I'm fine with. I think that's really cool. But no, I was thinking of binge watching their Last Airbender again, yeah, the series, and from start to finish, and catch up on ones potentially that I missed out on, and then watch the full series of Korra, and then hopefully go from there. It's a very story driven at first. After a while, I'll let you go to it at some points. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think that's where I was like, I'm like, I want to, do some more stuff, and it's like it's stop go stop go, but that's fine. Like, I think I just been more. Was it what's the word? I'm trying to think. When you've been given like for example like Final Fantasy games, it's not really story driven. It's not really strongly story driven, but it sort of gives you enough story to, you know, grab onto and have fun with it. Um, but it's not like it's a bad thing. I think it's still good to be able to have storyline because that's what really honestly makes the game, especially for RPGs. Not for example like Animal Crossing. It does not really have like a story driven. It's just like a play as you want, play as you go, and everything. But those type of other games I really like because there's a lot of action involved in them. If that makes sense. Okay, so let's see here. I am going to clear all this out. But no, like I started terraforming and clearing out everything. I think it was Wednesday of this past week, and then I was just like, okay, this is cool. This is like I'm getting there. I started knocking things out. Funny enough, it's easy to pull things down than it is setting up, apparently, because setting up takes a little bit of thought process, but tearing down stuff is easy. You can destroy things easily. Let me see here. Let me see. What's your or your boyfriend's favorite Netflix series? Series on Netflix. It really depends. I know Joshua likes a lot of the new Charmed. He likes that quite a bit, and he watches a lot of DC shows like The Flash. So I know that he loves that. Newton's Cradle. Let's see what this is all about. That's fun. I can have that in an office. Cool. Trying to think. And shows for me, I don't really have like a favorite show. I know that I like binge watching things over and over and over and over again. I think if anything on Netflix, it would have to be the IT Crowd because I'm weird. I like a lot of British comedies more so than American driven comedies. Not to say that's bad. I don't really gravitate to them as much. But I like IT Crowd. But I mostly watch YouTube for funny. Funny enough, I like watching YouTube channels. I think I'm starting to become more immersed in YouTube because I am a YouTuber now. It's funny to say that. Like once you get to that point where when you start like almost creating a career for yourself online, like I am like a YouTuber now, and that's just weird to me to say that. Even when friends and coworkers at work ask me like, I hear you talk about videos all the time. I was like, yeah, I do YouTube videos. And then they ask me like, what do I do YouTube videos about? And they're like, and I'm like, I do videos on Tamagotchis and virtual pets and other like gaming and things that I like that potentially other people would like. And they're like, Tamagotchis? You mean to talk about those little toys that you had back in the 90s? I was like, yep. I still do that. Yeah, I still play with them. I still appreciate them. So, what of it? And they're like, oh no, no, you're good. You know, it's good to have a hobby and everything. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it's not a hobby, it's life. You know. But no, but they're very, very open about it, and they're fine with me being a kid at heart. I prefer to do the topics that they hit. But Airbender has the better story, in my opinion. Yeah, I think ultimately, when I first started watching the series, I was not expecting too much out of it because, like, after a while, it got to the point where they were making a lot of shows at the same time that were similar to themselves, and that like it just got to the point where like I felt like it was happening all the time. But then when I started watching The Last Airbender, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. That's not like any of the ones that we've seen before. It's not like any like it's not like trying to be anything specific. And it was like it is very anime, like it is anime in my opinion, but it didn't really matter to me. Like it was more entertaining than ever. So here, I'm still waiting for the Netflix Transformers show. It isn't out yet. It has been months since it got announced. Transformers? There's a Transformers show that's going to be happening? Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds like it'd be something interesting that I would like to watch. I tried YouTube multiple times. It isn't for me. No, I mean, it is. You have to be motivated, definitely. Like at times, I'm like really tired, and it's on a day that I need to upload or have something done. But it's like I set off my time to have those things taken care of so that I can have content for everyone. And it is like, you have to manage yourself really, really well. You have to make the time to get things filmed. Like when I first started and stuff, like I was just trying to figure out like the best way in which to convey a message or what I was doing at the time, and also make it entertaining enough and informative. Right now, I feel like I'm trying to now make it so that it's more entertaining, and not being like a fake person or anything like that, but make it so that it's a little bit more fun to watch. And not saying that I'm not fun to watch, but it's just like that's why I like doing my live sessions, that I can actually show you guys like a little bit more of my personality and stuff like that. And then, it's just like there's a person behind the camera, stuff like that. Even though you guys don't hardly see me. Not to say that you would not able to ever see me. I'm just trying to do more in the sense of being an actual human being behind all of the fluff that's happening in the YouTube sphere. Have you played the Tamagotchi line app game? It is all in Japanese, but it looks so cute. I do have it on my phone. When it first came out, when I got a hold of it and stuff like that, I was like, oh, this is so much fun. And then like I noticed that sorry, my virtual pet just cried out. Oh, it's time to go to bed. And lights out. When I first played the line app game, I was like, oh, this is so much fun. This reminds me so much of nostalgic, it's like a Pokemon IDL, or not Pokemon, Tamagotchi IDL. Wow, on Pokemon they bang. And I was like, oh, this is really cool. This is fun. I like how it's like very old style, but in color. But then I noticed like the time zone is quite different compared to that in the United States. So when I would play it mostly at night, but I would have to go to sleep. So my Tamagotchi would be up till God knows when without any attention. I didn't know for sure if anyone had a fix for that, because if they did, that'd be cool. I didn't want to also change my clock in real life and then miss out on my alerts, like to wake me up to go to work and stuff like that. But I want to play more of it. I know there's a few guides I've seen out on the internet and everything, people and how they've been able to play it. So it looks fun. I like that they have new characters added to it and everything, with like on the Meets app and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Gotchi is gay. Yep, I am straight up. Well, straight up. Yeah, I am. Like me, yeah, I am an openly gay individual, husband and all. No, I don't think anyone should hide themselves from the world, so I hope no one else has to hide themselves from the world, and miss out on a lot of opportunities for people to get to know that person or themselves even more. Be out and be proud. It's funny enough, it's going to be Gay Pride Month in June, and sadly enough, because of all the stuff going on with the pandemic, we're not going to be able to celebrate, at least here in the Midwest in Kansas City. Normally, we have a full on, like, 3 day weekend set up, and we have, like, out near the river, and we all, have concerts and people arriving and stuff. But it's not going to happen this year, unfortunately, at least during the summertime. In September, though, they're hoping to think that we can then do more stuff outside and everything, and I think that'd be cool. I think because I'm already down for fall. I love fall. I think it was either September or October. I'm not sure, but I'm down for like a fall type of pride because I love wearing layers and being out in the cold and fall weather. Let's do that. I'm fine with it. Let's see here. Also, hello. I've been watching your videos as of recent. Saw you were doing a live right now. I wanted to drop by and say hi. Well, hello, Tom Mushroom. Welcome to the stream. I try to do streams almost every Saturday. I usually will inform you guys ahead of time that I'm not going to be live, but I like doing this because I had been quarantined since March, and just this past week was our back. We got back into the office, and my goodness, guys, the amount of craziness that ensued once I got back into work. Don't get me wrong, I was grateful and happy to be back at work because I was able to have everything at my hands that I needed right there. Because our server that they gave us to work remotely from home was terrible. It was so slow, so ridiculously too much of a handful to have to really function around. And I'm glad that they got that all set up for us, but it was not as useful. But it's funny enough, like the first day coming back, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a walk in the park. I'll set up my computer, I'll get myself organized, everything's gonna be peachy keen. No. Um, all my drivers for my the printers that we use were gone for some reason, like they disappeared off my computer. So I had to have IT come and socially distance themselves from me, and them taking care of my computer with gloves on, and hopefully get my drives together. And then my computer crashed on me, and like all my files, I mean not all my files, but some of them disappeared, and then we found them. We had backed up files, thank God. So I was able to get all my backup files that did not save and put on the server. And then once we had that figured out, what happened next was my computer would freeze when I had my applications open, like while I'd be on Photoshop or something like that, and it would just freeze and then restart itself. And that happened like 3 times. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on with the world right now in the digital world? It's like, why is my computer not working? Oh my God, like seriously. And this is just like my first day back. And by Wednesday, I was like, okay, because we had Memorial Day off. So Tuesday was first day back. Wednesday went smoother. Thursday was awesome. All my projects got back to me from management, and I cleaned up all my work pile and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, cool. But it was a pain in the butt. A pain in the butt. Let's see. So here is about anime. They count Korean animated shows that like Space Dandy as anime, but they don't count Airbender as anime because it's American. But to me, it's anime along with the Teen Titans show. Oh yeah, exactly. I think I don't think anime has to come from Japan to be anime. I think that what was it? Was it the Boondocks? That was very anime driven, and I think that was made in the United States as well. I mean, there's a lot of inspiration taken from like what you consider traditional Japanese anime in the art of American driven animation or anime. But I don't think it should be any different. I think anime is anime regardless of where it comes from. It's just a style. I think I look at it as a style of the artwork in animation that really makes it feel and look as it is anime. And I think it should be considered. Oh, they announced that there will be a new Digimon English series and a new Japanese series. We don't we don't know about the new English series, but the Japanese series is called Digimon Z. I was hearing about that, and then I also heard about the new V pets that were talked about as well that are going to be a part of it too. And I'm like, that sounds like, yeah, I'm excited for all that. There's so much stuff happening with Digimon right now. And basically the virtual pets, virtual pet world right now. And I'm loving the fact that they're doing that and they're bringing more attention to our community. It just takes, it makes me feel good that they're still doing stuff like that and bringing more attention to it, especially for collectors and fans of the franchise. Here. Yeah, Netflix will have a Transformers show, which is a darker version of the Transformers show, so I'm excited for that. Plus, the Netflix Transformers toys are amazing reprints. Oh, there you go, good. RWBY from Ross Rooster Teeth counts as anime also. It's American, but they have a Japanese dub after a while. Yeah, and I love that series. It's a red, white, black, and yellow, right? Those girls that have like the different weapons and stuff like that. Like the girl with the scythe and stuff. I love that show. I thought it was really, really cool to have these girls with crazy weaponry and stuff like that. No, but yeah, like I said, if someone does an anime well, even if it's done in America, and they do it very well and give respect to the genre, I think then it for sure matters, and it for sure is worthy of being considered an anime, just because it's made in the Americas. I don't see a big issue. Oh, they do Digimon X for the English because I love some of the Digimon X for the designs and the battle mini games. I'm sad that it's over in Japan though. Yeah, I think that'd be cool if they did bring it over here because I am obsessed with the sprites of the Digimon X devices, and I want them to do more of it here in the Americas because I think that'd just be just more stuff to sell. Honestly, I think it would sell very well here. Like me, I love what is it, Monzimon X. He looks cute as heck. That, I want to have that device just specifically for him. And then Numamon X and Terriermon X. All the sprites and the artwork for them are just cool looking. It'd be cool to have that, those actual devices here in the Americas, because it gets expensive. Even purchasing some simple stuff on Japan You Want and everything, it gets so expensive with customs. And then also not to mention that the time that it gets to us, and then by the time it gets to us, it's even more more money spent on a new device that they're going to be promoting. I have the art book for Digimon X because I got all of the devices except for the DMX Black. Oh, there you go. And congratulations on that because that sounds like I don't know why. I'm glad that I have at least 2 of the 20th anniversary Digivices, but I want to start adding more of the Digimon Digivices to my collection. And that was one of the other ones that I grew up with. I had I think it was the version 1 of, it was a clear, I think it was a clear white shell device that I had when I first got into Digimon. And that was before the show and everything. I got it before the show became a big thing. And then when the show Digimon with Tai and the initial Digidestin, I was very much into it and playing the game on the PlayStation, and I got the Digivices for from the show that are pedometer pets. I had 2 of them. I had I think I had ties and I think it was I forgot what it was, Mimi's Digivice, which is still at my dad's house. But unfortunately, a fire happened and they had to get rid of a lot of things. So I didn't know for sure if my dad kept it, unfortunately. And then I had I think it was the V3 Digivice, the one that looks like a cell phone. I had that one. And then I had the version that you slid your card into. I had that. And then the D terminal, I had that. So I have all those. If my dad kept them or anything after the fire, or if they weren't destroyed in the fire, my dad should still have them. But those are one things I really missed because I was like, oh man, I have those. I know I have those. Well, if you pre-order the DMX devices on Bandai, it will be like 35 for each device. And the artwork was a surprise. It was what I thought and more, completely money worth. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, if it's ultimately, if it's bang for your buck to be able to get the best quality of stuff and really think that is money well spent, I think that's always awesome. You can't go wrong. Like me, there's so many releases happening this year of devices that I've been wanting. Like for example, not necessarily Digimon, but I'm excited to hopefully get more in my collection for Digimon. But what was it? What was it? The Gigapets Pixie. I want to get that. Any new Digivices that come out, I want to start collecting more of those, even the older ones, because I'm feeling very much nostalgic to getting those devices back. Also, I was one of the backers for what's it called? What's that? Melbits, which I'm really excited for because I want to see what they are going to be all about. The funny thing is that they promoted in their campaign and everything that the Melbits will be the future of Tamagotchi, and it's a big thing to say about something. And I'm really excited because if anyone's ballsy enough to do that, I'm game for that because I think if you keep virtual pets alive, I think that's what really makes me happy because people seriously still love it. And the team, I love the team at Melbits. They are children at heart. They really care about what they're doing. They want to make sure that they get the best product out, and it looks fun. I'm really excited to have this virtual pet in my hands, and we should hopefully be getting it before the end of this year. They said hopefully November, potentially December, but because I'm a backer, I'll be getting it sooner than any of the people that will potentially get it in stores or online. I think it's going to be online specifically, but I'm very excited because I want to see what this virtual pet's going to be all about. It has unreleased Digimon for the DMX devices. They were in those old Digimon Pendulum X devices, but I didn't know they had them until the artwork. Oh, that's cool. So I like those type of things. Like if they had like secret characters or characters that were not in a specific device until later on. I like those type of things. Does anyone else have that like whole entire thing with like the devices that have secret characters? I just love that. I think that you can, because like if you ever get to that point where you have a secret character and no one else hasn't acquired it and stuff, but you have, I think that's always like an accomplishment that you get from doing so. Let's see here. I think it's almost all my, at least the flowers in this area. I am clearing out like everything, guys. Holy crap. Okay, go back to the top. Looks like the rain's lighting up just a little bit. Like I said, it's been raining most of the day for this, and also most of this week. It's been raining in the game, and I'm sort of fed up with it. I'm done with rain in real life and in the game. Like it has been raining a lot here in Kansas. I don't know. I feel like I don't know if it's officially summer yet, but like, come on. I feel like summer is going to be very humid, very gross. I guess you have to count your blessings. It's still nice to have such nice weather, but it's like, eh. Let me see here. I'm just gonna put all my plants. You never know, I might get some random plants out of this, planting just flowers everywhere. There we go. See more comments. I love your characters. But yeah, I just love like them promoting and everything, and then once you actually get it and stuff, you're like, oh my god, yes, you know, it actually worked out, and now that you know, you have bragging rights, you know. I think like my most favorite secret character of a series was what was it? I think it was Oyojichi on the initial Japanese version of the P1. Just being able to have that opportunity to get that secret character and stuff, to me, was the biggest thing. It was like, it was different. Oh wow, that broke. Man. I hate that nothing lasts in this game. You have to keep on remaking over and over again. Even the golden tools. I would assume with the golden tools that you would be like, oh, cool, don't have to do this again for a while. But no, they lie to you. Like I had the golden slingshot, and it lasted for a while, but it just took its sweet time. Like, well, it took a while before it broke. But then when it did break, I was like, I was expecting it to last a little bit longer, and I was a little upset about that. So here, I'm sorry to ask, but what is your friend code? I want you to see the hot mess of my own. Oh, you're fine. Let's see here. Where is my? There you go. My friend code is 3544 15 19 95 98. The golden tools should be invincible. I hope they updated, to be honest. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. Like I had the golden slingshot. Oh, there you go. Friend request. Boom. Hey, Beats. Become friends. Boom. And back. So no, like it's ridiculous. Do you think? Like honestly, when it comes down to it, it's like those like in the older games, those last forever. And I would say like if you acquire them and stuff like that, they should. Are you wanting me to go to your island right now, Beats, or you want to go at a later time? It doesn't matter to me. My dogs are barking or growling at each other. Stop growling at each other. I'm just like all the golden ones should like last forever. You shouldn't have to find those darn things. I'm hopping around right now. Okay, cool. I will go to your island if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. Because I have the DIY for the golden slingshot. Let me see here. Somewhere around here. Did I run past it already? I think I did. Ugh. Bunny day, yeah. Ugh. Let's see here. Where are you, golden? The funny thing is, I got the golden dung beetle today. I was surprised at getting that. So I'm really excited to have that. I might make it, honestly. Oh, dog's barking or choking on something. You guys okay? Where's the golden slingshot? I definitely had the DIY for the golden slingshot. There it is, right there. So I had the golden slingshot, and I was like, oh, okay, awesome, cool. This can last forever. Nope, disappointed. I think the devs love the weapon system. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Let's see here. Boom. Oh, oh, another thing. As long as there's no eggs, I'm fine. Oh. Oh, goodness. Okay. Get that present. Let's open these presents, and then we can go over to Beats Island. My island's name is Energy City. Cool. Gears. Throwback race car bed. Oh my god. That's cute. Okay, let me plant my flowers real quickly on top of the hill, and then I will make my way over to your island. I like actually going on lives with everyone and going to each other's islands because I think it's always fun. Don't name my avatar. I love my mama look. Oh, no problem. Let's see here. Oh. There's so many flowers. I can't complain that having too many flowers, but God, it would have made it easier to organize and not have to have so many darn plants. Okay. Let's go over to Beats Island. Woohoo. We're gonna go over his island. Let me get out of my construction. Boom. Okie dokie. I am hoping that this turns out well, guys. On my island, everything is starting to clear out easily. I hope it turns out the way I really, really want it to. Otherwise, this would be all for naught. Off to Energy City. If you want to know how I got the UFO, an old villager gifted me it. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna do this one. Oliver. Come on. Roger. And if you guys are were questioning why I'm in a different setting, Joshua's in the gaming room today or tonight because he has gotten an obsession with playing Viva Pinata on the Xbox. He forgot that he even had that game, so he's been playing that and just enjoying himself. He has been like collecting all these pinata animals and everything. He's very much into animals. He loves animals of all kinds. So when he got Viva Pinata, he was just like, oh my god, this is the best game ever. So right now he's trying to get the unicorn on that game. And he said it was going to be getting it for me. So he's a sweetheart. Because he knows I love unicorns. He knows I love magical anything, creatures, all that good stuff. So here we go, off to Energy City today. We're going to check out Beats Island. It's definitely going to be better than mine currently. Yeah, like mine's like completely run into the ground. I think I hear Joshua snoring in the background. Here's your captain, almost an Energy City, so please prepare. Oh wow, that's some cool streets. Holy crap. Holy crap, yeah, it's definitely better than mine. You're like, it's a mess. A mess where? Where, Beats? It looked so cool. It looked like they're like regular cool streets. Look like almost like a racing track almost. Hello, hello. Wow, this is so cool. Oh, like it's like all organized streets and everything. Holy crap. It's so clean. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, the bridge. Your bridge looks larger than most other bridges. How did you do that? Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. You have the actual wooden steps. Oh, the campsite. Oh, oh, you got your own little park area, housing. Oh, you got, is that that thing is just the green standard one? Who's this house? Who's this house? Cherries. Oh, you have Sherry? Aw. Who's this house? Matilda. I don't think I've met Matilda yet. But no, I love this setup. This is so organized. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah, everyone else's islands are like so way, way organized than mine's is. Oh my God. Oh, you have Godzilla too. Oh, you have the blue one. Oh, that's cool. I love mine on my island too. So cool. Music. Oh, who's this house? Who's this? I love seeing everyone's villagers. Audie. You have Audie? Aw. She's one of the newer ones. Who's gonna be coming here? Oh, this is cool. Oh, I like the chat. You see Godzilla in the corner there. That's cute. I like this water feature. Welcome to Audie's Island. I mean, hot mess, okay, empty as hell. This is cool. What are you talking about? This is really, really cool. Who's this? Oh, yeah, Marina. Oh, I love Marina. She's cute. Whoop, sorry. I need to get the blue one of these and everything because I'm gonna make my island look, or not my island, but my house look like a kingdom. Oh, you got meringue? Damn, you got all the cool like villagers that everyone's been wanting. Whose whose house is this? Mira? Mira's the rabbit, isn't it? I think Mira's the rabbit. Really, really cool. I think I had her on my island on New Leaf. And who's this? Oh, Lucky. Same here. We have the same. We have the same door frame as mine at Lucky on my island as well. This island is very cool. I love how neat and organized it is. Yeah, isn't it? It's so cool. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, oh yeah, I forgot you have robot villagers. Whoa, crap. Okay, hey yeah. Hello. This is Sprocket. Did I scare you? My bad. Sometimes I get too pumped up and then I get a little too loud. You're here visiting, right? That's so cool. My name is Sprocket. I'm kind of new here, but I love you having an off-island workout, buddy. Cool. Yeah, he was scary for a second here. Oh, there you go. Oh, this is your secret hideaway? Oh, that's cool. I like that. I'm gonna do mine like my stairwell like this as well, because I want it to go out like that. And whose house is this here? We have Dell. Oh, Dell, I like Dell. Mira is the Power Ranger rabbit. Yeah, because she had like a face mask on and everything. Right, for red. Mm-hmm. And this Ribot. Do you have Ribot? Yeah. Ribot. I like how you have like air conditioning units for certain houses and stuff like that. But no, you have a lot of you have a lot of room to grow and organize and everything here. So I give you that. Oh, the UFO. That was cool. Oh wow, a little alien. That is awesome. I love this type of stuff. I just recently got the oh sorry. I recently got the moon from a friend And I can't wait to put the moon in the center of the actual lake or river I'm gonna be making. Oh, this is your house here? Wow, that's nice. Very oriental theme. Oh, sorry. I'm following you. That way? Okay. Where'd you go? You disappeared again. Oh, wow, this is cool. The bridge is so... Oh my god, this is like so cool and organized. I love that. You guys come up with the coolest ideas, and I'm just like over here looking... Yeah. This is my rock. Oh, okay. There, I follow you. Oh, okay, I was understand. That's what you were saying earlier. Oh, you got the little actual like Zen pool. That's cool. But no, I like how you have like the streets set up and everything. Like this whole entire like crosswalk and everything. This is cool. It's sort of like you wish that you had like cars to actually drive around on it and everything, or be able to ride your bikes. I think it'd be cool if you were able to ride bikes in the game and get to places. But no, your island is so cool. Like this is really, really organized. And I don't see in the sense that how you're not proud of it. It's so really nice. I need a lot of street lights. Oh yeah, it looks cool. Regardless, like this is just really, really laid out nicely. It feels very homely, and it doesn't feel like it's an afterthought. You guys are killing it. You're making me feel terrible. No, I'm playing. But no, thank you so much for having me on your island and everything. This was fun. I really like going to other people's islands during lives and seeing and getting inspiration. And I think also a lot of other people get inspiration from these lives and stuff like that. So yeah, like I'm looking at the stuff here because yeah, it was really cool. I need to do some more stuff. Thank you for having me. But no, I'm really excited to get my island to where it needs to be so that I can show it off as much as you guys' islands are. You guys, like, seriously are killing it. And you guys are giving me so much inspiration and angst. I am proud of it, but need a lot of work. No, it'll take some time. It'll take some time. And if I find anything remotely driven towards, like, mechanical stuff like that, I'll definitely send it your way and stuff because like I know that you like a lot of like energy driven mechanical robotics type of stuff, so I would like to help you that soon as much as I can. I know that eventually I'll get Moonleaf to where I want to, because like I said, I want to have it be like a magical themed fairy garden, fairy forest. Look how cleared out my... I'm looking at it from the top and I'm like, oh my god, everything is just gone. And my villager's like, you took away everything we had here. Darn you. There's nothing, no happiness. We make, oh my goodness. Okay. I want to make a city which is in the name, Energy City. Right, right. No, I've seen a lot of people do like those layered up cities where they have like like what was it, the circuit boards or whatever that look like towers, like buildings and stuff like that. Hey, hey Diana, I love her. Are you seeing well, don't you? What's the latest? I gave her that dress. She really loved it. My dear, it's rather divine. I tell you, clear skies like this make me feel like anything is possible. It wasn't like that earlier. It was terrible. It took a sweet time to let up. Yeah, you guys are giving me more angst to get this island under wraps and then be able to freaking do more. Oh my goodness. It's not like a jealousy thing. It's just like I want to get to that point where I'm like, oh my god, I wanted to have it be so organized the way I wanted to be, and then really, let loose with the designing and Like I want to get some more garden gnomes and put them sporadically throughout the whole entire island. I want a lot more lamps that are shiny. I'm trying to get I think I forgot. There's a flower lamp that I really want to get that's purple. That I want to put all over my island. But I need to get that DUI, DUI, DIY. I really want to get DUI, the DIY, so I can make as many as I need and everything, so that I can have it for because I think I have a lot of those flowers. I forgot what it's called. I think it's hyacinths. I think it's hyacinths. Because it'd be cool to get purple hyacinths and have them all throughout my island, making it glow. If any of you have played Pokemon Sword and Shield, you know that village that has like fairy types in it? I forgot what it's called, but that's the idea that I've been like driven to so much, is like those very vibrant, popping, neon colors. That's what I'm trying to go towards. Like having a forest set up like that would be awesome. Also, thank you for being my 10th visitor. I got Nook Miles. Oh, really? Oh, it was an honor. Yay. No, like I said, I like doing like live sessions with you guys and going to you guys' islands and seeing how your thought processes. I mean, everyone has their own aesthetic, and I love being able to see what you guys are all doing and stuff within your own games and because this makes it more fun, and you guys get to see your guys' personality through it all. I love it. I think fall time will give you those neon mushroom street lamps. Yeah. Right now, my friend Sarah, she is in the southern hemisphere, and it's fall right now there, which I thought was interesting enough. Like that makes sense because obviously the seasons are different depending on different parts of the world. But she got me I think she made 12 of them for me, and then she gave me not the DUI, but she got the DIY for the moon, not the DIY. She gave me the moon itself, and I was just like, you've done more than enough to help. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I was just so grateful because that's the one DIY that I've been really wanting to get is the moon, and she just made it for me, and I was like, that must have took a lot of what was it, star bits or star pieces. Let's see here, but no, it's coming along. I'm really excited to have it cleared out the way I need to, and then start moving villagers over and out. Like I said, once I get my island to where it needs to be, I also want to start doing more in the sense of finding Judy, because I've been really, really wanting to get Judy on my island. She's just like an anime teddy bear. Like I really, really need to have her on my island, and that's gonna be me like doing videos on like seeking her out, like trying to actually find her somehow. Oop. But no beats. Yes, definitely. Like as you can see on my island, there's not much to look at, but I know that eventually I will have a lot more to offer in the sense for people. Oh, she's smelling the flowers. I won't take those flowers away from you right now. I think my star rating on my island is going to go down since the fact that I've been clearing up house. I think they're going to be like, oh no, we heard that you completely cleared out the island. Do you need how many Nook Miles do you have? Oh, the tickets are Nook Miles? I have a lot. I don't spend them ever. I hoard them. Oh yeah, 26,930. I try to, because I want to save up as much as I can so I can get Nook Mile tickets. Then I can be able to go on a searching spree for villages I've been wanting. So I noticed that there was this villager, I forgot what his name is, but he's supposed to be a dragon. But he looks basically like an alligator, but he's supposed to be a dragon. And I was thinking, like, do I want to have him on my island. Because he would be technically a magical creature because he's a dragon. But then again, I'm like, do I need to have a villager that is a dragon just for the fact that he's supposed to be a dragon and not because I really, really want him on my island? You know what I mean? Draco, yeah, yeah. Or Draco. Draco? Draco. I guess it really depends on that. An amiibo card? Oh, okay. So no, that's what I was thinking. I didn't know for sure if I wanted to have him on my island and then search for him. Or, like, because I'm going to go for the whole entire magical team. But, I like so many other villagers that I've been really, really wanting. For example, Judy is not necessarily a magical creature, but she's to me like an anime character. And it'd be cool just to have her on my island. But then there is Anka, which is the cat that's like an Egyptian queen. And she's our like magical cat. So I'm thinking of having her on the island. But then also Raymond is very popular. It'd be cool to have Raymond on my island because he's really, really cool looking. I sort of want to have like a cat on my island as well. But Judy is magical. That's what I thought. Like I think her as like a magical like teddy bear. And I love her coloring, like the blue and pink and purple mixture. I think it's really awesome. I don't know. Hey guys. But then again, like I really love my villagers and don't want to let them go. But I'm like, but I need to change things up. So I have quite a bit of villagers I've really been wanting to have on my island that I'm gonna keep for a while. But like the ones I really am thinking of letting go would be the two other horse villagers I have, which is Buck and Colton. Colton I can definitely take back to my island whenever because I have an amiibo card of him. But then I'm like, so if he leaves me, I'm fine with having him be gone because I can be able to find him again. Same with Stitches because I have his amiibo card. But Buck, I do not. And he's such a sweetheart. Buck is such a sweetheart. He's my only jock villager. I don't have any other jock villager on my island. I mostly have Snooty, Normal, Lazy, and Smug villagers on my island right now. Let's see here. What's here? That Egyptian cat has an amiibo cat. Oh, you have that one, or are you just saying that in general? I meant amiibo card. Oh, yeah. I think they do have an amiibo card for Anka. I'm just thinking. But then also I was thinking like, oh, what if I got the black cat villager? Because, black cats are supposed to be superstitious and magical, which is familiar, stuff like that. So that'd be cool too. So, like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of villagers that have, like, a different aesthetic to them that would be considered magical or like, a magical creature that I would like to have on my island. But then also means that I have to either go purchase amiibo cards of those characters and then hopefully be able to get them on my island soon enough. Because I know that with amiibo cards you can kick out villagers sooner. But then I'm like, do I really want to? I don't want to be that villager or player that just kicks out villagers because they're like not the ones I want. I want them to naturally come to be like, hey, here's the thing. I don't want to be on this island anymore. You guys are all full, so I'm leaving. I don't want to kick out villagers. Let's see here. Boom. Let's see what this is. Refrigerator. Don't really need it. And yeah, I love him. Buck is such a sweetheart. And he's like, I think he's like my best friend on the island because he's been on the island since day one. But yet again, I want to try something new. I need to get other villagers other than horse villagers on my island. You know, I have 3 horses, and Julian's not going anywhere. He is my favorite villager, so he's definitely not going anywhere. But my other 2 horses have to go, or Stitches. And I'm thinking like if Stitches does leave and everything, that I would definitely try to host. Um, I think someone like I don't know if I want to host a giveaway of him, because that sounds a little like rude to him. You know, because like he's a sweetheart and everything. So why would I do? But I think if anything, I would if someone really desperately wanted to have him, I'd be more than happy. You know, having them take him from off my island. What's the pros and cons of YouTube and other COPPA rules? Um, Pros and cons. I would say a lot of the pros are that you get to build a community of people that are like-minded as you, that really appreciate the things that you appreciate, and you guys can, you know, bounce a lot of things off of each other, and you guys can grow together. I think that's the most out of YouTube that I love about it, because I've had so many new friends from it, and that would never, you know, give that up or anything like that. The cons are, even though you have developed friendships and everything, there are other people on the internet that are more than happy to put you down for being different, or put you down for not doing things that they want you to do, if that makes sense. So, for example, I think I had posted something about how to house your virtual pets and different ways that people have done it. And I said these are suggestions. I never said that they were like something that you should do, set in stone, non-changing, you know, type of stuff. This is things if you wanted to do, based off of what you wanted to do personally. And then an individual went on a rant on me about how it was not the most cleanest ways, and that it was like that it could potentially cause germs and other kinds of diseases. And they went in on me, and I was like, well, I told them that these were just suggestions, just plain out and simple. It's just suggestions. You don't have to abide by them, and that they are valid. I understand, and I'm grateful for you bringing those things up, because those are important. But these are just suggestions and other things that people have talked to me about. That's it. I don't mean to hurt anyone or to make anyone mad, but this individual was a little upset with me and made it like very obvious that they were like, I don't really approve of this, and I don't see why you would be talking about this to your viewers and everything. I was like, whoa, okay, it is not that big of a deal. It's not that this is not like I'm trying to kill people or anything like that. But they made it seem like I was out to get them, and I was like, no, I'm not, and these are just ways in which you go about doing it. That's it. Why not all 3? I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to have I want to have also like a mixture of not just personality types, but different types of animals as well. That's that's where I'm at right now. Like I don't know where I want. Aaron, if there was a protest in a town near you, would you go? Like a protest for the Black Lives Matter? Yeah, definitely. Like I think on a few lives before, I'm half black, so currently we don't have anything set up or anything for the protests and stuff like that. Um, I think that, especially right now with all that's going on in the world, especially with COVID, I'm sorry, the virus that cannot be named, it's really hard for people to be out and about and being in the forefront of all this stuff. So we have to also consider our health in all this. It is scary still, even though we've all been I can't say it, socially distancing ourselves away from the world and everything. I still think that this is an important matter, and bring a light to it and attention to it, and be as much focused and positive about what's going on in it. I think that I hate the circumstances that are going on in the world. It just breaks my heart, and I couldn't imagine any of my family members having to go through that. But I've dealt with a lot of like prejudice in my life before, and a lot of the circumstances are very, very like hitting hard to home with me, and it's just I'm just really like somewhat disappointed with the state of the world, and then also I'm really upset in the fact that how things are turning out, unfortunately. Also, the dark dirt under my UFO came from rads, but that's what I'm telling myself in my head because the crypt alien gave off rads. So the story behind my UFO. Oh, okay, cool. But no, to answer your question, yeah, definitely I would. I think that is something really important and very close to my heart because I am a part. The funny thing is that everyone says like, you're not even black. I'm like, yeah, I'm half black. I have black relatives. My mom's black. My relatives that are black. I might not come off as a black individual because I'm light skinned and because of the Hispanic side of me, but I'm very still proud of like all the cultures that I am a part of, and I would not question the fact of going down there and bringing attention to it and hopefully changing what's going on in the circumstances of the world. And I'm so grateful for all my friends and family members that are still by my side and by other people's side and caring enough to put us all through this and get us through it, in the most positive way possible. And hopefully justice. I think ultimately is what people are trying to shoot for. Like we want justice for a lot of things that have happened and the terrible things that have happened. And that's why I'm upset. Like I cried earlier, funny enough today, and then most of this week after seeing posts on Twitter and people's timelines and stuff like that. It was sad. I was really upset about it. But I mean, like I said before, there's only circumstances of things you can control, and what you can control, do something about it. Because if you have something you can be able to do about it, do something about it. Otherwise, it's just you're just part of the statistics that didn't try their best. Me, I try to do as much to bring awareness to it and to help people understand why these things are happening. I don't like the fact that the looting's happening, but I can understand why people are upset about it and why they think that this is the only way in which to go about making those changes. In the forest area on my island is a way to keep all of my fruit trees in that pond. Also, my island came that way with a little bit of terraforming. Oh, okay. Hello, I'm back. Oh, hello, Vaporwave, Cupcake. Welcome back. Yep, I'm still on. We're almost into the 2-hour mark. We're not setting up a fire tonight, so I'm not gonna be spirited away. Yeah, the looting is way out of line. I think. Oh no, I just go back to even funny enough back into middle school, elementary school when we talked about Black History, and especially on Black History Month and stuff like that, and we sang songs and hymns of slavery and stuff like that, and I think I forgot I forgot what song it was called, but it was like lift up your voice and sing. I'm trying to remember. It was hard, but every single Black History Month, we would do something to commemorate the words of Dr. King and like how they peacefully protested and they wanted to make for sure that people knew that this was not right and stuff like that. The looting and the violence just creates more violence and it angers people. And because we're going through a pandemic, it doesn't make it any easier, and people are frustrated and cooped up in their homes, and just so much negativity is stirring, and I just don't like it. I don't like it. Ultimately, I'm not, like, I don't try to dwell on the negative. I try to be as positive as possible. But it's hard when you see it continuously promoted in the media, and it makes you get angry, and then you get angry because you're upset about it, and then it makes you sad. There's so many emotions that go into it, and it makes me so upset to see so many people hurting And and that's why I tried doing stuff like this to try to distract people from all that. But then sometimes you don't need a distraction for things that are really important in life. You know what I'm saying? Like these are really, really important things, important times that we're going through, and we all need to get in together and make the best of it. I had to move my bridges around. I hate that there is a max of bridges and stairs. There's a max? Oh no, I can't have that. My best friend slash brother. He isn't my brother, but due to how many years we've known each other, we are brothers. And I had to talk about this today. Yeah, it's scary. Um, I don't, I think I've told you guys before on a few lives where, who I am as an individual. Like, my mom's side of the family, they're Hebrew and black. My dad's side of the family, they're Mexican and Scots Irish, so Caucasian. So I'm a melting pot of different, backgrounds. So, who am I to ever think that anyone is special or above one another? So I'm grateful for all of the things that I'm a part of, and to have a part of me be considered so damning to other portions of the world and stuff like that, it hurts my heart. And I think honestly, it's something that we all need to bring awareness to in a positive manner. There's a lot of people of color out there that are having to suffer, and they're tired of the suffering and the heartache and everything, and they're asking for help and attention to it, but a lot of people just ignore it. And I think that's where I think a lot of people are at. They're trying to tell people to stop ignoring what's going on, bring attention to it, and try to make things right. That's where I'm at. And that's where I'm at too. I want things to turn out for the best in all circumstances. Peaceful protest is fine, but looting and fire is totally out of line. It's senseless and unrelated to the protest. Yeah, and I feel like, and I don't think it should be an excuse either. Because of the pandemic, people have gone without. People have been fired from their jobs. People are wondering how they're going to get food on the table, how they're going to have things to get them through through this time. But that does not mean that you should go about doing that in the most illegal ways possible, and then undermining the authorities and hurting yourselves and other people. And what's the point to all that? It's not going to it's not going to make anything better. More negativity is not going to get right itself with more negativity. It has to be these other things that will change things. But I do understand why someone would be upset and go about doing that, but I don't think that's the best process about making those changes happen. It's just a terrible circumstances we are in. People are really high strung about what's going on in the world in the sense of the pandemic. Don't know if they have a job that they can go to, how they're going to feed their children, how they're going to make ends meet, if they're going to be able to keep their house, if their businesses are going to keep running. There's so many things, what ifs, how we're going to be able to do this and stuff like that we have to consider. And we have to take everything day by day. We can't just expect all this stuff to happen overnight, and we can't expect everyone to have those answers to everyone either. But it's not gonna best help anyone if they go about looting and hurting people. And that's where it's just frustrating. My point in that talk was if we are doing it right now, very violent riots back in 10 years ago, some of the lives that killed would not be killed, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I don't think mindless killing and everything, I can understand if you had to protect someone that you cared about and they were being threatened. There are certain things that some people need to do to, protect themselves and their loved ones. But a lot of things that have happened in this time, in our time and everything, have been senseless. And I just feel like it's happening more and more to people of color. And it's a sad and frustrating. And when I mean people of color, I don't mean just black individuals. I think of anyone that is of any other cultural background. I just think that it's just really hard to really pinpoint where, I think it's based right now solely on authority figures that are taking advantage of what's going on right now that is bringing people's begin making this making people upset about. Oh wow, I got it. Specifically, the police and and other authority figures that hold guns or some type of strong authority over people. And that's where I think a lot of people are trying to like bring that up, like the police brutality. Like you do not have to hold someone down by their neck until they die, stuff like that. You can, there are other means in which to get your point across and to not hurt someone in the process. There's so many different ways. And that's where I was really upset about. Like that's what I mostly cried about today when I was reading up on the articles and what was happening, and just like it just destroyed me. Like to hear like this was it George who passed away recently because of police brutality. How he said in like words, I don't want to. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to get any deep into this more than I have already, but it is something that we should bring attention to. It's just really, it hurts my heart to see that so many people are going through all this, and lives are being taken because of what's going on, and I don't like it. I think there's ways in which to have justice and things be taken care of and done without hurting each other. I think that if ultimately, like I was talking to my husband about it today, I was like, if he said if Dr. King was here, he would be most upset on how we're dealing with all this stress and all this hatred and everything. He would be just devastated, and I had to agree with him there. Like he always wanted to put an example of how black people are in the world truly, not based off of who they are or the color of their skin, but what he said, the content of the character. We all have the capacity to do great amounts of change in the world, and it doesn't mean because we're black or because we're white or if we're Mexican or what have you that makes it any different. It's just how we treat other people, and that's where I always look at it. Or maybe it's go this one. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I think honestly, like people just need to like research or be aware of circumstances. I would say not like read much into the media, because media, sadly enough, and I don't say that all media is like this, but a lot of media is about bringing up that riot type of culture in us, where we get angry and we have to lash out somehow. And I don't like that, because they'll bring up topics that are somewhat not relevant to the circumstances, and it makes you angry or brings out an emotion that you don't necessarily want to have come out. And that's where I think the media can sometimes inflate things, but I can understand trying to inform people about what's happening. I also don't know why we are this upset with this death than before. I never thought we would get this upset, but I don't know anymore. And I think that's like when you start researching it and understanding why, especially because of social media and people recording things, and you see it happening in front of your eyes, and then it gets more attention to it, and it makes you angry about it. There is a video and everything of a police officer doing something to an individual, and specifically George Floyd, and it was just really devastating to watch, and it really hurt me. The world's falling apart, but at least we have our islands to escape to sometimes. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like playing video games and stuff like that. I do know, I still remember, and I still try to be aware, and I try to still be informed. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to eat me up inside to the point where I've become hardened to the world. Because that's one thing I think a lot of people, they, they distract themselves so much that they forget that things are really happening in real life. But it is good to come back to video games and like art projects and playing with your virtual pets and all that stuff to get you back to a positive state of mind so that we can get back to the real world and be able to, fight the injustices that are happening around us, and that we can be stronger together and, just get ourselves through the day. Like, ultimately, I don't want anyone to hurt each other. I remember that animated cartoon did an episode on King if he came back alive. He went off on people after he snapped. Yeah, like seriously, like really, like I think that ultimately he'd be like, what in the hell happened? Yeah. I think ultimately we all still need to stick together. We can't be separated. We can't separate each other from what's going on. But we need to have people be accountable for what they've done that's wrong. And I think that's where a lot of what's happening is like the injustice. That authority figures think that they can get away with things just because they're in a position of power. Oh, wait a second. I can't pop. If I pop it now, it's going to land on one of the flowers and it's going to disappear. So never mind. My goodness, guys, I have so many flowers. God bless it. I have so much crap on my island. I envy you guys that have a little bit more organization on your island because I don't. Well, at least I did, and I don't as much anymore. But I was going to show you beats. I have my little Godzilla statue as well, but it's the red one. My friend Martin. It sounds familiar. I think it was like an older cartoon. Okay, it's over there. Fly over here. Maybe you'll get. I love how the moon looks on this game. It looks so darn pretty. Like the cinematics and everything on this game are just perfect. Come on, balloon. There you are. Let me get a little bit closer. Am I too far back? There you are. And go. Boom. Well, I'm good at that. Floor lamp? Which one does it look like? Oh, that's a cute lamp. Oh, heck yeah, I'm keeping that. Oh, I was gonna tell you, I finally, I got, I think from a bullet, I forgot from I think it was a bottle. I got another ironwood DIY. Where is it? It was, yes, no, it's the bed. It was the bed here, the ironwood bed. I was like, oh my god, that looks. I want to have like that full set in real life because it's just gorgeous, just so pretty. So yeah, the garden's gonna go away. All these shrubs, but like so far, if you see my island, it's almost cleared out. So basically, I just need to get more trees out of the way, break down more bridges, and then align the layers up above to match up. And then I think we're good to at least start structuring and everything. I just need to start moving villagers up to the second level, and then work from there. I'm just trying to figure out like what would be the perfect portioning for each layer. Because I'm like, you can see like there's a 5 grid setup up on like B. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was thinking of having that be the full dark portion, that 5 portion of the island be the darker, the dark I don't know. There's a light green, light dark green, and then the darkest green. So I'm just gonna have it layered out evenly across and have just two sections completely be darker green for the full area of the forest. All the shrubs? No, I had them just sporadically out throughout my whole entire island. Like I have all these ones. If you want them, come get them. Honestly, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I have so many of them here. I want to keep the azaleas because I love them a lot. But I do have quite a few of them already still too. So I have planted up here as well. I have a lot up here. As soon as Leaf came into town, I bought things from him almost every single day. So I have some here. I have some right here. I have a lot, so I need to make room for other things. I forgot I had that present right here. Open. Oh yay. Boom. Then I need to get all my trees out of this. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, hello, Coco. I love her. I gave her that dress. And she wears a ribbon that you gave me, Amaya, quite a bit. But she doesn't wear it all the time. Yep. Maybe you can get your villagers all situations. You put the shrubs in their yards. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Like I'll have their house not be all the way up against the wall, but I'll have the shrubs on either side of the back of the house, and then have fencing on the sides, and then have like a little gate area so that they can put a trail leading to their doorway out into the little walkway area. And then obviously like put like certain people have like different kinds of items for their houses. I'm trying to get wreaths for each of their doors and everything. I thought I had given him one, but apparently it's not there. Let's see here. And I gave Lucky one. That's his right there, which matches Beats because he has something like that. I need to get her one, but I want to get purple flowers for her because she's like a purple queen. Did I tell you what I did for my son's second birthday? No, what'd you do? Tell me. Oh my goodness. This is so tedious, y'all. Oop, hit the tree. Get this here. Boom. There's so much flowers on that. So many flowers on my island, y'all. I'm just glad it's not raining anymore. But it seems like the rain always stops at night on this game. My favorite movie is Spider-Verse. There are two meanings in the games, the movie. The second meaning is the leap of faith. The first meaning is anyone can wear the mask. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Oh, just disconnected there for a second. In case you didn't know about the real world, not parents using too much protection from the real world. Parents need to teach kids about the real world. I'm not about real world to kids. No, I think honestly, I think you should protect your children for certain things, but you should also have them be aware of the circumstances that are happening in the world. Yeah. You don't want to have children going in blind on what's happening. Oh, he's talking with the... Sometime. That's right. Julian here said he was going to dance for me. Isn't that fabulous? Oh. And here I go. Oh my God. Work. Oh Lord. I was bored by the second pose, but the third one won me back. Bravo. Yes, queen. Oh my God. But I wasn't even done. Keep watching. Work. Work, Julian. Ta-da. Yes. Oh, Lord. That was awesome. I love them. I love Julian and Diana. Diana is such, like, she's such, I don't know, she's just, she has a personality. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, never mind. She has so much personality. So I went with my first meeting. I bought a Spider-Man suit and surprised him as me dressing up as Spider-Man. I didn't talk because it would give me away who I was, but his face was priceless. Aww. Hey, Danny. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's a sweet idea. That is so cute. But yeah, he probably just went over the, overly excited about that type of stuff. I always thought that was stuff like when parents did that and everything was so cute because like you create that memory with them, you know? I think it's so adorable. But no, that is so adorable. I really, really like that. But no, everything on my island, it's pretty much cleared up. Like, so I'm gonna be not getting rid of, but I'm gonna be putting all these trees somewhere else. Yeah, I need to move these trees out of the way. My bamboo. I need to get rocks set. I need to break my rocks. And then, yeah, I missed a spot. Boom. So I'm gonna be moving the trees. So basically, I'm gonna grab all of the buildings that I can move and we're gonna push them back here. And then I'm gonna have a stairwell coming all the way down towards the center that meets the actual lake that I'm gonna be creating. Yes, your island is coming along. Thank you, Danny. Hard work is paying off. Yes, thank you. It's just a pain in the butt. Like if you, I think I saved my life before, of how I had it set up before, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm really liking where it's going, and then Amaya, I went to her island and she gave me so much inspiration that I needed to change mine up. But then, like right now, I'm trying. Like I had like an actual sketched out. I'll show you. I showed a few people who were on the live before. So boom. So here is my idea for my island. So I'm gonna have it layered. Like all the buildings from the stores are gonna be here. Up above them is gonna be all the villagers, and above there is gonna be like my garden, secret hideaway, and then my house. And then my house is gonna have it trail all the way down to the crescent, like island or lake. And then I'm gonna have the water going around and under. And then on my forest, I'm gonna put Stonehenge. I was thinking of doing my orchard there, but I'm gonna do a Stonehenge there, have another lake there, and then the camping site there. So it's gonna come along, but right now I'm just trying to get a flat surface to actually have it all set up. So yeah, it's at least I have it sketched out so that I'm not gonna be confused when it happens, and then I can actually have it laid out the way I want. He didn't know what to do. He was excited, but he didn't want to touch because he thought I was fake. Oh, it is like if you touch a ghost and half two hand went through it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's adorable. That's so sweet. Oh, that is a nice layout. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna come. I'm like once fall comes and I get all of the mushroom stuff and other lighting things. Like it's good. I want it to be the bomb, and I'm also gonna make a custom path that has different really small little magical markings that go throughout the island. So yeah, make that kingdom, honey. Yes, and that's what I want to do with my house and everything. I want to have the my house obviously be on the very top in the center, and then I saw this person's island that made there look like a kingdom. Like the actual like an actual castle. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some stuff and DIYs together for that to create that to make it look legit. Like I was gonna have like the top portion like seriously be like a kingdom, and then I'll have like fencing or walls around it to make it look like that, and have the garden here and all that stuff. So here's the hoping. Here's the hoping, is having to set this all up and everything. It's just taking this time. The max limit of bridges and stairs are 10 each. Oh, I should be fine then, because I have. Let me look at my map again. My blueprint. So I have technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's 6. Yeah. So, unless I need more, I might need more. I'm not for sure, but at least 6 for right now. I'm just trying to figure that out. There's gonna be some hard work. I hope you're ready. Yeah, I know. I know. It says a pain in the butt. Oh my goodness. But it's gonna be a labor of love. I'm gonna be able to really knock it out and make it the way I want it to be, and just work it out. What's the pros and cons of celebrity news and tabloids? Entertainment. I think pros. I think a lot of people look forward to seeing what craziness that celebrities are putting themselves into, and a lot of us eat that up because we're not about that life. you know. We're more about like trying to figure out how we can fix our real life issues, while these celebrities are really like doing the most. But it's entertaining to see them, squirm and try to make best of things. But they can. That's the one thing about celebrities and stuff like that. Like they can have all that happen and everything, and still be fine, and they're still making money and being rich. The bad thing about it is like when they like basically put up a story that's not true, that can be damning for a celebrity, and it could like mess up their image, even when it could have been completely wrong. So I think that's the only thing really bad about it. Like any like lies and stuff like that are terrible. I think there are no pros to tabloids and stuff I knew except for learning info about them. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, dry throat. Yay, allergies. The cons are still the lies the tabloids and news tells. Yeah, right. This is just yes, I saw that. Vision looks great. Oh, thank you. Is your island open? Not to the public right now, because it has nothing I've cleared up. Like, look at this place. Like I've cleared up so much that it's just dull. But no, like once I get it to where I really, really like my vision of it, I have it in my head. Like it's like if you guys played, I told a few people on the live recently that if you guys played the new Pokemon Sword and Shield, there's this area that's like the fairy Pokemon area, and they have like mushrooms that glow in the dark, and there's big trees and just like lights and prettiness. I forgot what that land is called, but I want my island to look like that with all the glow up mushrooms and different lights and lamps and stuff like that. So right now it's not really like out into the public right now, because it's like it's nothing right now, because I've cleared up. Like it's like, yeah, it's like nothing right now, because most of it's flowers and just shrubs and just trying to just organize and getting rid of stuff. But sure enough, it'll be open up for people to really come in and enjoy. I want them to come in here and feel as if they just went to a magical land, I want people to have that fantasy type of moment. When I was little, even now, I watched a lot of like, not just Disney movies. There's this one movie called Legend, and it was made back in, I think, the late 80s, early 90s. And it's a movie with Tom Cruise in it when he was very young. And it's based off of a fairy, it's a fairy story, basically, a fairy tale. And there's this forest that's in it that's so beautiful, so gorgeous, and so magical. And then it had like goblins and unicorns and all that good stuff. And I always loved like that movie because of that magical theme that it had, and I wanted to replicate that somehow in my island. Um, I think it'd be a fun concept to have and everything, like my own personal wonderland. I maxed out my bridges because I wanted to go around my island with ease. I thought I would do one more bridge for my house to be able to the Able Sisters, but nope, that UFO area was a bridge. Oh, why did I just think about Animal Crossing Game Boy Advance version? Oh no, you tell me. I mean, I don't think they had a Game Boy Animal Crossing version. I don't recall. But I had to move it to connect to the Audie's island. Well, yeah. I mean, it's good that you're able to at least connect to them. And you're lucky you got Audie to begin with. It's a hard character to get. She's one of the newer ones as well. Let's see here. So many shrubs. So many damn shrubs. So I'm going to knock these out. Open up. Grab all these shrubs. Oh, darn it. Because I want to move trees out of the way too. It's coming along, guys. It's just taking its sweet time. There's so many darn shrubs and trees having to remake things. Okay. Let's make another shovel. But no, I feel like if I keep on working on it for the duration of January, wow, June, I'll have my island the way I want it to be. It's just gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. Let me see here. Yeah. Shovel. And then I'm gonna eat. 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 And eat. I can't say how I got Adi because I am ashamed of how I got her. I'm one of those players who gave up in the middle of 300 plus tickets hunt for her. Oh wow, goodness gracious, that's a lot. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm happy that you got her regardless. Like me, I've been wanting, like I said, I want to get Judy because she's such a gorgeous freaking teddy bear. But you have to wonder like how long it has to like take just to be able to get that character that you really want. Like I remember someone asked me like if you were to ever like go on a hunt for one of your dream villagers and everything, and you came across a villager that you didn't necessarily want, but they were a very sought after character, would you overlook them? And I was like, well, I would not want people to be upset with the fact of like me, like for example, like though I do like Raymond, I don't really much care to have him on my island as much as I want Judy. But if I were to ever get Raymond on an island and people found out that I like basically overlooked him, I would probably get in trouble from people like, are you kidding me? You could have got him on your island and gave it to someone else that really wanted him, you know, stuff like that. I don't want to ever put myself in that type of situation. But I think honestly, if I did get Raymond, I would keep him. He's one of those rare characters that are hard to come by. And they, like I said, they haven't made any amiibos of those characters, so it makes sense to, you know, that they're so much sought after because you can't get them any other way. I wonder if they will make amiibo cards out of them. I mean, it'd be nice because it's hard to find them. You know, it's hard to find those darn characters. And like I said, I want to get Judy a lot. I just love her eyes. Her anime eyes and the anime aesthetic that she has, I just love it. I just love it. eBay is a thing. If you put two and two together, that's how I got her. Oh, I gave most of my tickets to my wife because I want her to redeem her Nook Miles on other stuff than tickets. Yeah, and that's what like me. I want to get tickets to be able to go to islands to get um, like stuff like to buy things or to sell. I usually go to islands to get stuff to sell and then make money so I can do more projects on my island. That's why I mostly did Nook Mile tickets for. But because I do want to get Judy, I have been saving up my Nook points to be able to acquire tickets to be able to actually search after her once one of my villagers do leave. But yet again, if they did have the cards, I would have been like, oh, let's do this. Here, boom, go up here. Shrub, 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 shrub. And plant one here. Oh, I forget. You have to be like right in the area to look to actually have them. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Okay. But I think one thing I need to have you guys really do for me is coerce my husband into getting the darn game, or at least starting to play the darn game so that he can play with me on the game. I'm just thinking it's hard to really, I'm just trying to like freaking get him to play this darn game. I think that he would really, really love it if he just started. But he's a pain in the butt. Okay, chat and gotchi. Question: what sounds better to eat? Chocolate marshmallow flavored Oreos or chocolate toast crunch? Oh, but the chocolate marshmallow flavored Oreos sound hella good. I never had one. I mean, I would love to have some, but I've had chocolate toast crunch. I've had those. But I would suggest the marshmallow Oreos and like a big glass of milk. Oh my god, that sounds good right now. That sounds so good. Well, you can share island with your. Well, you can share an island with your island. I'm tired. Oh, you're fine. I'm right there with you. I'm sleepy as hell. I know there is a way in which you can be able to have them be like a villager on your island. But Joshua said that if he were to play, he would have to play the game on his system and have his own island and all that good stuff. But because he's like not really into this game, that he would not really want to do it. Like he would not really want to actually play it, which is frustrating. Like he's like, I would play it. I was thinking of buying the game and everything, but then I thought, would I really, really want to buy a game that I know I'm only gonna like play like once? I'm like, oh my god. You can have my game to play for a while and see if you liked it, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to purchase the game. But if you do like the game and everything, you have to purchase your own darn cartridge because I'm not gonna share because this is life. This is real life to me. This game is real life to me, damn it. Oh, see, the Oreos are hella good. They are the favorite Oreos right now. You could buy the game for him. Huh. We share the same account. After so many years, we saved the same account and everything. So if I were to purchase it and then get it for him, he'd be like, why did you buy stuff in that GameStop on this day? And he'd be like, well, it's supposed to be a surprise. Here you go, I could use one of my credit cards, honestly. Unless he's watching this live and he's like, no. He reminds me of me before I play this game. That's the thing. He's always telling me, like, I love the Animal Crossing on the GameCube. I love the Animal Crossing Wild World on the Advance. I love this. I love that. Not the Advance. What was it? The DS. So it's like he loves these. He loves playing them. He likes the old style ones, but he's not like keen on the newer ones. Almost like, just get the darn game. Like, join the cult. Just join the cult of followers. One of us. One of us. I think he would probably like the game quite a bit because like he likes sandbox type of games. Like right now he's playing Viva Pinata, you know, and that's like a sandbox game. You like do requirements to have pinatas come to your house or your village and everything. You feed them and stuff like that, and take care of them, and you get more come through. It's like a sandbox game. You have to do certain tasks to do other things. It's the same basically here. Like you just need to do certain things to acquire other things. It might take a little bit of time, but you still do it. I was going to tell you guys that someone was at my tent here on the camping ground, but nope, they're not coming to live here. Well, did it freeze? Did my game just freeze? Are you kidding me? You guys watching this, right? It just straight up just like froze. No. Don't do this to me. Oh no, don't tell me the game froze on me. I know it auto saves and stuff like that, but after all this work, no. No, 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 no. Not today. I think your Switch is like bedtime for you. Yeah, that's a nice angle for a game to freeze on, so it's not all that bad. Right? Oh my god. Okay. So I might have to cut this short before I have a nervous breakdown if my game doesn't save after I restart it. So, oh, okay, restarted something. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm saving after this, y'all. Here's the frog that's in my tent. I forgot his name already. Henry. I always get a little restless when I'm camping. Snizzit. I just don't know what to do. Oh, you could play a game. What's in it for you? Let me think. If you win, I'll give you my park address. Let's do it. Yes. All right. Should we go over the rules first? Yeah. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I've got 4 cards, and each card a different suit. Okay? I'll pick a card, and you'll try to guess which suit it is. If you get it right, you'll get the parka dress. Let's give it a shot. What's gonna be? I'm thinking spade. Now let's see who's lucky or who's not. It's a club. Oh, shit, sorry about that. Yes, I won. Nothing for you. Better look at him. Playing is only fun if you occasionally lose too. So, you're welcome. And on that note, bye. I'm bitter. I didn't want your Parker dress anyway. Okay, guys. Okay. After that little scare, I think I probably should take a break. It's been an hour. 2 hours and 23 minutes. Oh my God, I had a heart attack. Oh Lord. You're right. Oh Lord. You should screenshot it before you. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't screenshot it. I love the kangaroo mom and her baby, the 2 villagers and 1. Right, yeah, basically. Also the on the island called me wee baby. Oh my God, that almost gave me a heart attack and an aneurysm at the same time, y'all. Like, if a game froze on me, I haven't had a game freeze on me in a long time, and to have that happen on my Switch, not today, Satan. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna call this video or this live session short a little bit. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on the live. I'm so happy to be able to still come to you guys on the weekends and talk with you and show you guys what I'm doing with my island. Please wish me luck in the whole entire refurbishing of my island. I hope that I get to knock it out within the next month, step by step, and that we actually, make it happen. And then so you guys can come. I'll have like a party for everyone to come and hang out on my island when it happens and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on this my channel as well as on this live. It helps me quite a bit when people either leave comments or hit like. That way I can be able to get more recognition on the algorithm of YouTube, because that's how YouTube works nowadays. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next live and on my other videos throughout the week. See you guys later. Love ya. Always looking forward to your live stream every Saturday. Thank you. Thank you. And I look forward to everyone coming, and you as well, Beats. Thank you so much for actually inviting me over to your island. That was really fun. It gave me a lot of inspiration as well, too. You guys are giving me so much inspiration I need to get my island to where I want it to be. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Sure, slowly but surely, and I'm gonna knock it out of the park. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.